Dawnstar needs you. Gao will not simply hide in the village. Leave quickly, but take your time searching the marshes. All will be clear when you return.
Examine your world from all angles, and you will see the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
I hope someone in the village saw Dawnstar. It isn't like her to leave so abruptly.
Dawnstar is probably here somewhere. She wouldn't leave the village. She knows it's not safe.
I suppose you are looking for Dawnstar. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen her. I wonder if you would look for any of the rest of us with the same interest. Somehow I doubt it. I'm surprised you don't know where she is. I would have thought you, if anyone, would know. Are you sure she isn't off by herself somewhere? She's always been so moody. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard or seen anything odd. Everyone's here except Gao, and he has no place here anymore. He seemed to be in a hurry as he was packing, though. Come to think of it, he was muttering threats under his breath. That's just Gao, so I didn't think anything of it. I have no idea. If her garden or room is disturbed, as Jingwu said, maybe she chased the person who did it. I don't know why she didn't call an alarm, though. The gate at the center of the village is the only way out. Sometimes boats pass by, but this isn't the season for them. If you wish, what do you want to ask about? You think I will talk about them behind their backs? I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip, even if I am just that. Of note? There's only one student of note, and that would be you. Everyone else, even Dawnstar, is just a background for you and your supposed destiny. I'm sure you know that your implied status causes jealous remarks. I have muttered a few, but I don't mean you harm. The one you should be careful of is Gao, but I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You know him as well as I do. A rich man's son. He's attractive, I suppose, but arrogance follows him like a cloud of locusts. I hear his father is the same way. Gao the Greater and Gao the Lesser. Not a family I would want to be a part of. Why do you need to ask me about Dawnstar? You know her better than anyone as far as I'm concerned. You two practically grew up together. Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Maybe her sense for ghosts and the like meshes well with the great destiny Master Li sees for you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be like that. Dawnstar is a fine person. She just sees things that I can't. I know there are ghosts and spirits, but why should she be able to sense them when I can't? What makes her special? While Master Li tries to never let it show, he obviously holds a special place in his heart for you two. I suppose that's hard to deal with, even if I have been here far less time than you two. Master Lee never stops talking about you. You are special, or so we are repeatedly told. It can get annoying. Then again, some find it outright threatening. Gao, obviously. You know he doesn't like you, he never has. And when Master Lee tells him to model himself after you, that just makes it worse. If you wish. Master Lee took me in when no one else would. He is a firm master, but a kind man deep inside. I imagine that he walked. If you want anything more than that, you'll have to ask someone who was here at the time. That was 20 years ago. I really don't know or care. It may as well have been Sagacious Tien, the first emperor. That was before I was born. The Emperor's brother? I thought both of his brothers died 20 years ago. Master Lee says a lot of odd things. You probably just misheard him. If you wish. Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes. And Master Lee accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise? They're exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld. Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the wheel of life, so that it can return to this world in a new life. A soul that doesn't return to the wheel of life becomes a ghost. According to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago. Now everyone's talking about them. It's like something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation. From what I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't. Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else. That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded. Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts, the ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense. If you wish. Don't you think that there's more important things than practice right now? Suddenly everything feels so real. Goodbye. I hope you find Dawnstar. She was always nice.
Everyone's shouting that Dawnstar is missing. She's more responsible than most of us, which makes her running off all the more concerning. I don't suppose you'd care, though. Other people are just pieces to move about a game board in your eyes. In a way, I hope you don't find her for her own good.
I've heard that Dawnstar is missing. Given the way you treat some of us, I'd almost be surprised if you cared. But I'm not going to hold a grudge if you need my help. If anyone can find her, it's you. sure I know anything that will help. With the exception of Gao, everyone is here. Come to think of it, he gathered his things awfully quickly after he was expelled. By foot there is only one path, and it leads down to the swamps. I have never gone that far. I'll answer what I can. He is one man and guides his students well. My last school had 2 masters who feuded all the time. It made learning very difficult. You must be making up stories. This is a joke you play on new students. I'm from the Imperial City. I know what happened to the Emperor's brothers. The Emperor lost both of his brothers, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, and Sun Qin, the Hand of Heaven, when he cured the land of drought. It was a great sacrifice to make. I don't think so. I doubt the Emperor would have been fooled. It's not really worth considering. I'll answer what I can. It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus Assassins. They're the Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire. The Lotus Assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions. The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle. There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. And try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts. I'm no map maker, but I know the basics of the way the Empire is laid out. What do you want to know? It was a beautiful place to grow up. The brightest minds, the most noble houses, all the greatest warriors gather there. It's truly the most vibrant place in the world. I'm glad to be here, don't get me wrong. 2 Rivers, though, is very peaceful. I'm used to a more hectic pace, I think. It's taking me some time to adjust. 2 Rivers is quiet, subdued. This province has a lot of rich agricultural land. Actually, fields cover pretty much everything south of the Great Southern Forest. They consider farmers uneducated rustics, though they'd use less polite terms. They'd change their tune if they could see such a skilled tutor as Master Li out here. The Empire is divided into 4 massive provinces. This area, largely agricultural, is the Golden Delta. To the north lies the Seat of Heaven, which holds the Imperial City. In the prosperous east, you can find port cities like the Phoenix Gate. To the west lie the hills of the 6 Holy Scrolls. I know little about those 2 provinces, though. I'll answer what I can. Goodbye. I hope you find Dawnstar.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. They may be of use to you. Let's see what you can learn. I am worried for Dawnstar, but I share Master Li's confidence that you will find her. Is there anything I can offer that will help you find her? No. Everyone is concerned about Dawnstar. Such distraction could lead to mistakes in the ring, and I don't want any accidents. Good luck finding Dawnstar. Stay on the path of honor.
Please find Dawnstar. She doesn't normally disappear like this.
You don't think Gao had something to do with Dawnstar disappearing, do you?
Dawnstar wanted to be here when you left the cavern, but she's gone. If you ask me, something's wrong. I don't know where she could have gone, but Wen or Lin might have some idea. You could ask in town as well. Dawnstar wanted to be here when you left the cavern, but she's gone. I don't know where she could have gone.
I bet Dawnstar chased Gao away. I bet he ran like a scared goat. Dawnstar is nice. You should make sure she's safe.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him. What should we have done? Gao killed this boy in one blow. Where were you to defend him? Gao the Lesser would have said the same thing. If you're so keen to copy him, you should head for the gate to the marshes as well. That's the direction he headed.
The murderer was dragging some sort of heavy sack behind him. Go catch him if you even care.
Are you sure Dawnstar isn't in the school? She's too smart to go wandering off on her own. No one can find Gao? Why would they be looking?
I understand Dawnstar likes to be alone, but she wouldn't wander off without telling someone.
There you are. I have been hoping you would wander by. I hear your friend has gone missing. So sad. Very sad indeed. More importantly, my stock has arrived. Braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan runner just dropped off a load of supplies. What can I do for you? I haven't seen or heard anything. Someone else might have time to track you students, but I don't. Had I spotted the boy, I certainly wouldn't have let him go by after something like that. That's just not right, killing off one of my customers. Of course not. I know there's more at stake. Someone will have to pay for the memorial, for flowers, and... yes, I see what you mean. Very sad. Come to think of it, I did hear something odd, like someone was carrying a load and not enjoying it. Maybe you should ask Gu Jin. He always watches me like a hawk. Why not others? Only one, but it passes by the swamps. You don't want to travel through there alone. Too many outlaws make their home in that marsh. If you wish. I just received some new items, a rare delivery that made it through. Some gems that you may be interested in. Have a look for yourself.
Do you have a moment? Oh, senior student, I wanted to thank you for your help earlier. I wasn't sure anyone would come down to our little circle of houses when the bandits attacked. It's out of the way, so I'd almost given up hope. I am no warrior. I'm certainly glad you arrived. There's just one thing. When I returned, I appeared to be missing one chest. Which is to say, its contents were not there. The bandits had taken almost everything I had, but I know it was still there when you arrived. It was rather full of silver. A life savings, you know. Would you happen to know what happened? You saw nothing. I understand. I'll just go. I don't want any trouble.
You look like you have something on your mind. What's the matter? Gao killed someone? And I let him go past here without questioning him? I'm an old fool. I wished I'd looked to see what he was dragging. He was heading towards the gate. The only place he could get to on foot is the swamp. That bog is full of bandits, and who knows what else. Despite that, it still seems the most likely place. He'll be slowed down by that load. You could still catch him if you hurry. Good luck to you.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao the Lesser. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those bandits, but we're not so easy to push around. You aren't even scared, are you? Trained soldiers threatening you and you aren't even blinking. No wonder Gao the Lesser didn't want to face you. If you want to go after him, just go. It's not worth fighting with you.
Oh, my head feels like a war drum, and the battle did not go in the Empire's favor. What happened? I was speaking with Gao, that spoiled little noisy cricket. He hit me without cause. It came from nowhere. He was dragging a sack, and I asked him if he needed help. He said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame around his hand. I don't really remember what happened next. I might have passed out. No one's ever threatened me before. There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the swamps. What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking me just to leave the village? What? That arrogant whelp? I trust you're following him to put him in his place. Go on. Why waste time talking to me? Get moving. Follow after Gao quickly. He must be headed to the swamps. That's the only place he can hide.